ah, ah, Woke up blessed, yeah, I'm feeling so great.
Face spray which I love so much. I feel it's my due for hourglass. You know, this brought the, which is just a tenner anyway. This brought the dew, or if you want to say to it that, however you want to explain that. So this is not like glowy, but it's beautiful if you don't want, if your combination, I'm combination dry. If you're combination oily, then this is good for you, because like it would not, if you use, if you use like a, say, shade and illuminate or very glowy foundation and you pick this, it's not going to take it overboard. However, if you also, if you're combination dry and you use a soft matte foundation like this, with this, it's going to just give it that balance. And then if you use a spray that has like a, if you want to say hydrating or dew, whatever, it's now going to bring so much moisture to your skin. But what I'm saying is, if you pair these two together, bless you, if you pair these two together, it's going to ensure that whatever matte foundation you're using, it's not stripping your skin out. That is your combination dry. And then if you're dry, and you have a matte foundation, then I'll say you reach for this primer. This primer has more radiance as opposed to this one. This one gives you more radiance than this, right? So if you want to say glow, whatever you want to call it, this one gives you more, while this gives you like a perfection. There's a little bit of glow there, but it's not too much. This one is not too much, while this is okay, see me, very radiant. You get what I mean? So that's it. So for me, why do I have to, you may say, I to be honest with you, I don't have any primers. I think for the past year, I haven't got primers. I've just been using my Korean Beauty of Joseon sunscreen as a primer. So I just thought, you know what, why not, let's splurge in primer. And I'm really into Tom Ford this year, and I should be next year. So I thought, you know what, I was able, my partner got this, and I just thought this one was on sale. I got this for $65. Now if you ask me, would I pay full price for this? Definitely not. That's why I waited that while. So if you want to pick this up, then now that there's a sale, is it John Lewis still has 20% off if you're in the UK, try that, or wherever else you're in the US. If Nordstrom has it or whatever shop has it, get a sale on it, at least 20%, and then it's a good, I would say, is a good buy. Because, and if you want to splurge on both like me, of course, go ahead. I really just thought I needed to have. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have the new Tom Ford Apres Glow Serum. I've been meaning to film a video since I got it. I've tried it, but I hadn't filmed something for the camera, so I thought, let me do it today. So I've done my eyebrows just to get off the way. So we're gonna go into this. It says first that it's an Apres Glow, it's a serum illuminant. So we're just gonna go into it. Just go 1 pump, 2 pump. It has a gel-like consistency, but once you apply it, it has this cooling effect on the skin, you know, to the skin. And I'm just gonna, I think I'll hold my thoughts because I've worn it before, but let me do it for you guys to see, so that you see what it's like, and I'll tell you, you know, once as we continue the process, if that makes sense. It feels really like a serum, you know, really serumy sort of thing. It's not a highlighter, so it's not something to wear as a highlighter. I said that to say because I've seen somebody who was trying it, and they were trying in the form of a highlighter, and I said no, it doesn't have any, you can see it has no glow, it has no highlighter-ish thing to it. This is the other one, if you remember, I had this one. This is the what's it called now, the Shade and Illuminate primer. I'll just show you here. I might just put it on, but let me just show you what it's like. You see, this one is more runny as opposed to the other one. And I'll just, let me just rub it there. I'll just leave it there like a, you know, and then you get to see if at the end of the day you see any, you know, highlighting thing or whatever glow you can find from both of them. But let's leave it on my hands and let's go straight to the foundation. So I don't want to use Tom Ford today, because if I use Tom Ford, I feel like that would be like, you know, using something that I think was meant to pair with it. Let's try with this Prada foundation and then see. Oh, let me clean, I feel like, hold on, let me clean that. So let's try with that. I had to clean that, looked a bit dirty. So let's try with the Prada foundation. I'm running out of this, or this is almost empty. So let's just use this. I have the shade 080 on that one. I like to warm it on my hands first. And so we'll see, because this is a soft matte foundation, so we'll see what it does to this, you know. I'm so happy I'm almost done with this foundation. This has been a love, one of the best soft matte foundations I've owned. I don't do matte foundations, but you know, let me bring this camera close. Hold on, sorry. Okay, sorry, I had to bring it close. I don't do matte foundation, but this is the only soft matte foundation I don't mind having. It's really nice. And the shade is lovely. It's supposed to be neutral. This is but I think this is like a not too neutral. It's like a warm nude. I'm just gonna go a little bit there. Sorry, just a little bit there. I feel like I haven't covered, and this is definitely gonna be a repeat purchase for me. Definitely. I probably not pick it up immediately, which is why I'm not discarding it, you know, right away, because I still want to keep it so that when I can just get the refill. That's what I want to say. I'm just keeping it so that when I can just pick up the refill and I don't have to buy the full, the full bottle. So I can just tell you, because I've used this primer before, it's not a glowy primer. It doesn't have that glow, but what it does, it has like more of a perfecting thing to your foundation, I would say. Okay, because I've used it before, and even just now you can see like my face is not looking glowy, but the only thing is why it is beautiful is that it's not making my foundation look extremely matte, if you know what I mean. It's not giving that very matte thing to it, which is nice. Just using a Dior concealer. I think the shade sorry, don't take it there, the shade 4.5N, and I used Maple. So I think, should I use, when I'm testing things like this, I don't like to use any too much product. So I think I'm going to skip the I was going to skip the I was going to skip the my Chanel cream bronzer. Sorry, I've got a cold. I was going to skip that and just go straight to the powder bronzer when it's time. Do you know what I mean? Because I would just want so that we can just see what this is doing and not feel like there's too many things on my skin. So with that being said, let's just blend out this concealer. I don't let my concealer sit that much. At best, it would sit on my skin for as long as I finish with the cream bronzer, and then, you know, I blend it. And I'm always pairing concealers. And next year, I want to invest in concealers because I don't have so many. I definitely want to get the Chanel concealer. I want to pick up the Chanel concealer, the newer one, because I have most Chanel stuff. So I'm going to pick up that. I'm also going to pick up a backup of my cream bronzer because, as you can tell, I'm almost done. If you've seen them, I'll show you again. You've seen my cream bronzer. I'm almost done with that. So I'm going to pick up a backup of it. I'm just taking my time to show you where I'm doing all these base things, where, you know, I definitely have skipped through this just because we're testing out the primer. So I want you to just keep seeing if you notice anything, you know. But I will tell you, as I said, it's not a glowy whatever. It's more of like perfecting. It gives you that supple effect, very supple linen effect. It's beautiful. I've tried, when I tried it with the Tom Ford Architecture Radiance just on my own, but I knew that, okay, of course I expected to work with it, which is why today I thought, for anybody who hasn't seen this, let's test it with another foundation away from Tom Ford. Do you know what I mean? Just so we can put it straight to the test and see what we think of it. used any lip primer today. My lip feels really dry, doesn't it? Let's go in with this. I'm almost done with this. Can you see what I have left here? So I'm always scraping it and just this lip balm from Byredo was like the most soggy linen balm I ever owned, because like and in no time it was, as the more you use your lip, the more it was just, you know, getting squished. But the casing is beautiful. I haven't tried the lipstick. I probably should next year. Anyway, okay, so that's what the foundation is looking like. My concealer is not brightening enough, so should I? No, I'm gonna leave it. I would use a brightening. I'll use my powder, which should do the trick for me. So let's do that. I'm gonna give a warning. It might be a long video, but you know, it's been a minute. I mean, there are no new releases to talk about. So, and let me know, YouTube, you like me to just do get ready with me's on YouTube? I always think you guys like to see new products. I feel like, oh, I don't, maybe that's the norm. But if you like me just doing get ready with me and just talking about what I need, you know, all those other bits apart from new products, let me know. Let me know what you want to see next after this video. Let me know if you want me to show you, to tell you about, which I'm gagging to talk about, my my favorite foundation of the year. Which one is it? And for me, the contest is not about whether it came out this year or not, you know, but the ones that make my top 5 category, I would like to talk about that. So let me know what you want to see. Sorry, one of that shed into my eyes. So let me know what you want to see, and we will take it from there. So let's use this. So I really like this Tom Ford powder that I got gifted by Manta. I think I'll pick it up again. Once it's done, I'll pick it up again. I think I like it, but I'm not sure I want to pay £58 still. But what I'll do, I'll wait and see if I find anywhere there's a sale on it. I definitely pick it up again. And the same shade, number 4. Really, really nice. If you have foundations that, you know, tend to, maybe they tend to skip because you don't want to apply too much, you just want to bring more coverage, then this is good. Really good. Okay, so powder done, all over powder done. And if you're watching on TikTok, Prada applied, and we're testing out the new Tom Ford Apres Glow Primer. Right, so let's go into this. Let's go into this bronzer. Can you see the dent I have on it already? So I'm definitely gonna get a refill, definitely. I just want to wait to see a sale on Selfridges. The Black Friday sale, they should start, I think, anytime soon. I think 20, is it 20 something or so? Right. So when they start the Black Friday sale, definitely. And please, I will post my links for Black Friday sale. So please, can you help me shop through them? I would really much appreciate that. I need to get to the next stage in on my shop. Is it Shopify or whatever they call that thing? I need to get to the next stage, which is Ambassador, because on there you can get products sent to you for testing and all of that, like, you know, proper products that you want to test. You can request samples, they can send that to you, so I can give you my thoughts. And plus they help with the channel, so it saves me having to buy, you know, to cater for everything. I can just take the money I make from commission links, which is of no charge to you anyway. It's just that when you shop through those links, as you know, we just get a commission straight away. So please, I would, let me know. If you want, I try to not bother you with that, but I will post the one for you for the US and the one for the UK. So please, friends, if you just click the link and shop through them, it will really be great, because the commission will come. I'll get the commission straight away, and more importantly, it moves me off the ranks, because I'm an ambassador and I need to get to trendsetter, which is the next stage. And that stage you can get giftings from all these brands, you can get codes, you know, all of that. By the way, that is a beautiful bronzer. I really love this bronzer. I definitely pick it up. I just want to wait for the Black Friday sale. I'm going to get a refill of that, which is about £40. And I want to get the shade Roma, but I'm going to hold on it a bit and just go for the shade. Oh, is this Roma? No, I'm go for the shade Umbra. This shade is called Umbra, by the way. My bad if I didn't introduce that. I love this. This shade really works with very nude foundations. Just perfect. If you have a nude foundation like Prada, this bronzer in Umbra with this, you see, I don't even need to say, you can see it's a good balance contrast. When the foundation is too warm, if you use this, you want to pair it with, maybe you just want to get a little bit of maybe a bronzer like this, just to give it that finishing zhuzh. But if you use a very neutral base foundation like this, this bronzer is perfect for it. I can't even tell you more about that. Let me get ready for the eyes. Yeah, okay, so we're going to play with this Tom Ford quads. I tell you why I don't really buy lots of Tom Ford quads, because I never exhaust them. And I'm really proud that this year I have done a lot of justice by not buying so much eyeshadow palettes. I only picked 1 or 2 and I'm happy. Oh my god, trying to take this thing off. And I'm happy. This one is, what is this? Cherry Smoke. So I'm going to be using this one today. Just putting that, I think, because I'm using this shade. Oh, that's a beautiful shade. Oh my days, I should be wearing this often and I don't. That is beautiful. So I'm using this because I'm wearing a red pants, so I thought let's do this, something like this, and then let's go into the shade, this one here, just put it there. So yeah, so that's that Umbra by Farah Hamidi bronzer in the shade Umbra is definitely gonna get a repurchase from me. The Prada foundation, yes, I want to get a repurchase, just because I think for me that's the only proper matte foundations. I'm happy to report that I have decluttered at least how many bottles, at least 6 bottles of my foundation, and I'm happy. So next year there's room for more. And of course that what's it called now, the what's her name, oh my god, remind me, the Augustus Bader thing with Victoria, but yeah, Victoria Beckham. Definitely I'm gonna code, I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna pick up that skin whatever foundation drops. I definitely pick it up once Selfridges has a sale. That's gonna be going to my cart, as well as Roma, the shade Roma. I picked the shade Roma. If I don't pick it during Black Friday, I definitely pick it during Boxing Day sale. But one of those ones. If the foundation drops, my friend Cindy says to pick the shade maybe 14. So I think I might do 14 or 13. I don't know, something around those lines. I might do 14 or 13. Because I heard the shades are a bit crazy, so I think I'm gonna go for, I'm gonna go for 13 or 14, but I hope that I will go for anything warm leaning, that's what I'm gonna go for. So I definitely go for that. Anyway, let's put this back. Do I need it? Okay, let's do something down here using the same brush. Let's go in there on that one. Let's put it here, just so we tie it down. Tie it together. That I need something for the tear ducts, but I want something brightening. Let me find something. So for the tear duct, I'm gonna reach for this shade from Galon. Just the shade, and I want to push it there. Yeah, just there, just so it can just open my eyes up. There. Oops. Take it up a bit. That's it. There. Right, so I'm going to use a mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've used mascara. I like it. It's just simple, not doing too much. Okay, let's go into blush, and I think, of course, I have to use this. What's it called again? The Oud. Yeah, I think I have to use the Oud. I think so, yeah. The Oud is appropriate for this, so let's go into, I thought something dropped. I was like, what? Let's go into this one. Okay, just a little bit there. I don't know if I should just stick to the Oud and not reach for anything. We'll see. Let me get a brush. I feel like using this BK Beauty tapered brush. They have a sale, by the way. I think they started a sale. Is it 30, 25 to 30, something like that? To 30% off if you're thinking of picking them. I feel like I have enough of their brushes. I have 2 foundation. Yeah, so I don't think I need anything now. The only thing I would want to pick is another bronzer brush. Just like maybe another one. But if I'm picking the one from Sonia G from Beautylish, then I can skip that because I have this one. See, I've got this one. I've got this too. No, sorry, that's foundation. I don't remember, somewhere there. Okay, yeah, I've watched it. I've got one of the powder ones that I use as a bronzer brush, so maybe I don't need. And then I've got this one as well. Do you remember this one? So maybe I should, maybe just one more. But if I pick the one from Sonia G, then I wouldn't pick that. But if I feel it's just a choice, I'll decide whether that one or the one from Sonia G, that or the shot one. I have to see. But maybe it's time to try something different. So let's go for Sonia G. Maybe. Anyway, that's what that is looking like. I don't know if I need to follow up with any, like, okay, let's go for my Dolce & Gabbana. Just a tad bit, just a little bit, but let's go. I think I'm going to pick up the shade, oops, open, I want the shade Playful Rosewood, so I'm going to go in here with this brush, just there. Sorry, I apologize, might be a long video, I apologize totally, forgive me. You know, I just thought it's been a minute. Okay, so we're going for a gold highlighter today. Definitely, I don't want to use anything duo. I think let's use this one. I haven't reached for it in a minute. This is the Perma Brass by, what do you call it? It looks powdery on the hand, but when it goes on the skin, it's nice. So let's just go there, just a little bit, just taking it that way, and then buff it out. And I'll do the same on the other side. Okay, so just still using the highlighter. I really love this highlighter. I forgot about it. Because I've recently decluttered and I don't have any gold highlighter, this is the only, well, I do have the one of Chanel, but what I mean, like, you know, just a deep gold that I want to wear. This is the only one, so I'm happy that I have this. Okay, so let's go into this MS, since we're using MS products. This one, I've been using it as my face all over face powder because I see it like a meteorite sort of thing. It's giving me the meteorite vibe. I can't use it as a blush. As a highlighter, it's okay, but if you won't get that beam, so that I use it as an all over powder. Like a meteor, you could say like a meteorite. That's at best how I use it. So I'm gonna spray my face using the Wee Cherie spray. I like to go to bait in it so it melts everything because I need everything melted in, no sleeps. Right? Okay, so whilst this is melting in, you can see that is when I've used this, what do you say, when I've used this spray now, that's when my face is giving a little bit of glow. So that primer is not like a glowy primer. It's a subtle glow. It's not too much. It's not a primer that does like so much, like, oh yeah, if you're looking for anything that's going to give you boom, go for this. I would say that, go for this, but I'm going to go more into detail. Let's get to do the lip, and then I can, you know, just to give you wrap up my thoughts on it. So my Chanel lip pencil in the shade 180 has been applied. If you ask me why I reach for it, I don't know. I'm looking like somebody who's doing an editorial, God have mercy, but it's okay. I know what I think I'm trying to achieve something, but for now, let's just let me figure out what I'm doing this lip, because I don't know. Let's play. Should we try this? Okay, let's see. You know what? it's not bad. Sorry, it's not bad because, like, to be fair, I rarely do red lippers, you know that? So it's giving me this editorial look. Let me just refine it. Let me, yeah. So I think I need to go in back with this blush just a little bit more to just, yeah, just a little, you know, the finishing touches. Let's do that. And then let me do something to the center bit of my face to make it pop a bit. So let's do something. I think I'm gonna go for my MAC powder, and I want to do something. Just take a little bit there. This, yeah, just go like that. Yeah. So it's giving that, you know, like an editorial look or monochromatic. Okay, see. What do you think? Do you like it? I think I'm going to spray my face just one more time, just to get the last powder to melt in, but not a lot, right? But okay, so let's talk about the primer while I feel like I've gotten where I'm going with this. So now this primer, it's not like glowy glow. You could be with me from when I started the makeup. You see what it was like until when I sprayed my face. You saw that my face brought the dew. My when I say my face spray resharing, which I love so much. I feel it's my dew for hourglass. You know, this brought the, which is just a tenner anyway. This brought the dew, or if you want to say to it that, however you want to explain that. So this is not like glowy glowy glowy, but it's beautiful if you don't want, if you're combination, I'm combination dry. If you're combination oily, then this is good for you, because like it would not, if you use like a, say, shade and illuminate or very glowy foundation and you pick this, it's not going to take it overboard. However, if you're combination dry and you use a soft matte foundation like this, with this, it's going to just give it that balance. And then if you use a spray that has like a, if you want to say hydrating or dew, whatever, it's now going to bring so much moisture to your skin. But what I'm saying is, if you pair these two together, bless you, if you pair these two together, it's going to ensure that whatever matte foundation you're using, it's not stripping your skin out. That is your combination dry. And then if you're dry, and you have a matte foundation, then I'll say you reach for this primer. This primer has more radiance as opposed to this one. This one gives you more radiance than this, right? So if you want to say glow, whatever you want to call it, this one gives you more, while this gives you like a perfection. There's a little bit of glow there, but it's not too much. This one is not too much, while this is okay, see me, very radiant. You get what I mean? So that's it. So for me, why do I have to, you may say, I to be honest with you, I don't have any primers. I think for the past year, I haven't got primers. I've just been using my Korean Beauty of Joseon sunscreen as a primer. So I just thought, you know what, why not, let's splurge in primer. And I'm really into Tom Ford this year, and I should be next year. So I thought, you know what, I was able, with my partner got this, and I just thought this one was on sale. I got this for $65. Now if you ask me, would I pay full price for this? Definitely not. That's why I waited that while. So if you want to pick this up, then now that there's a sale, is it John Lewis still has 20% off if you're in the UK, try that, or wherever else you're in the US. If Nordstrom has it or whatever shop has it, get a sale on it, at least 20%, and then it's a good, I would say, is a good buy. Because, and if you want to splurge on both like me, of course, go ahead. I really just thought I needed to have 2 primers, and this should last me at least 3 months or 4, because it's both of them 30 ml each. So, you know, that's a lot. So let's go back to my look and see what I think. I think it's nice. I think I like something like this. I rarely do stuff like this, so yeah, I do like it. And then let's go to perfume of the day. Or you know what, that's going to be a separate video, because I'll film that as a short. So that's my thoughts on it. And as always, let me know. As I said, I want to know what you want to see. Do you want me to do my best foundations of the year? But you know what, it's going to span across, as I said, the ones I didn't buy this year. So let me know. you know, the best foundation for me this year. I would tell you that I would say this has my seal of approval. So let me know if you want to see that. I would just, maybe I'll do a category of top 3, not 5, not even 5, just top 3, and I'll tell you. And so if you want to see that, put it in the chats, and of course your request will be granted. Thank you so much as always, and there's gonna be another video where I just talk about my perfume. Let me know if you like that, you know, je ne sais quoi thing to shorts off to the perfume fragrance thing that I do. Let me know. Well, anyway, take care.